just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Stafford going to put it up right away. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Your gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Play action, Stafford. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a 1st down. To throw is Stafford. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Muscling free near the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here we go. Ready?
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Byron Young there on the stop. The Panthers at 4-8 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Drill green. White. Hut.
Young working out of the gun. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Well, we know he can run the football, too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
38.
Out of the gun, it's Young. We'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown. This is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Excellent coverage on the play from Trayvon Merrick. When you look at this defense, they've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of heal. Do a little bit of a reset for this team, but it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. And so now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Young here, you can see changing the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. And Xavier Legette, 34 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Pass complete there to Nakua.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Rams first down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now second and 6 at the 40.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to look as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Their own 49-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Yellow, 22.
Young now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Meza. Come on, set. 45, wide. Set.
Here is Young. He's in the space past the 25. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Green, 50, green. Black Ultra. Ready?
Now here's Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. And Xavier Legette with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers sack. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Ethan Evans on down to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stafford. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
It's a gain of 4 there and gives them a new set of downs.
First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Screenplay set up for Williams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Rams 6.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the 1st half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our 2nd half blowout material. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Black, 95. Ready.
Young will set to throw. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado.
Young's pass
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, so everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
This taken in at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Double right.
Stafford now to throw. Will find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Stafford. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. To throw is Stafford. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
You get 32. Like 7.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
10. Hey, 5-0. 32. 50.
Again, it's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Ready. Easy alert. 280. 21.
Now it's Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now Stafford escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll look to throw again.
This one swung out to Williams.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11.
It's now fourth down.
On fourth down, Stafford. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Corum will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Throwing is Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
14.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
And he spins past him and into space. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Black Oak Red, 38. Red, cycle.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Claws red. Down. Red. Yellow. Black 40. Hut.
Now Young. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
Black. Black shot.
Young to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one is over a long time ago.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6. Drills green. Blue striker. Ready?
Now Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Okay, now. 33. Down. Fire.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Green Jack. Edo Blue. Go Pink. 6. Mega. Hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So nothing doing there. And they'll make it 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Ready.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Second and 10.
Double set. Blue 60. 40 got. 40.
Throwing again is Stafford. Flushed out right. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the 50, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Ready.
To the air again, Stafford. He hits Adams complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
22.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
60 red. 60 red. You, yellow. Claws red. Green jack. Cut.
Young will set to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Edo blue. Rail, yellow.
Here is Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ready. 20. Yellow 20.
Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Set. Waiting. Zebra.
There's Stafford. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Ferguson. Now Stafford's going to move him around.
First down, Rams.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Stafford. Stafford for the third time is intercepted. And the Panthers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're in control here as they start first and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Field, black. Let's go now. Smash, red, yellow, 43, set.
And Young's going to throw it here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's good for the Carolina.
And they'll spike it here at 27 seconds. Second and 10.
Here we go. Here's red. Cycle. Green jack.
It'll be Young again. Got a man. That's Liggett. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
That's
Jump.
another
7-2.
Carolina Panther.
Slide through.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
Young.
line.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.